and welcome to this 30 minutes yoga flow. This is a short flow. We'll get to do some traditional sun salutations and move a little bit. So if you're looking for something fast and efficient, this is it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I always love your comments, so leave me one. All right, let's get started. Top of your mat. Feet parallel, hip width apart. Just close your eyes, first of all, because we're coming from different places with different things in our mind. Let's just take a few deep breaths to arrive to this mat. Close your eyes. Place one hand on your left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly, and just really feel your chest and your belly moving. Just drinking in a few deep breaths together. Release tension in your face. Smiling a little bit really helps to release your facial muscles and focus on that space between your eyebrows. That's the one where I hold the most tension. Some people hold a lot of tension in their jaws, so just maybe open your mouth a little bit, let the air flow out. And the last deep breath, side out. Shake your legs, shake your hands, shake your arms, and let's inhale, looking up, raising your arms up, just getting a little bit taller and sway all the way forward to this first forward fold. Take a generous bend in your knees. Maybe like pedal your feet out a little bit, depending on how you feel. Really assess how your body feels right now, and I may guide you in this flow as much as I want, but you are your best teacher when it comes to knowing your body, knowing what feels good in your body right this moment. Grab the opposite elbows. Really feel the length in your lower back. And don't be afraid to bend your knees, to really rest your chest on your thighs. Relax your neck. Inhale to place your hands on the shins, maybe flatten your back. And exhale, fold once more. Inhale, get to flat back, placing your hands on the mat, stepping back into tabletop, hands and knees. Just waking up your spine here. I like cat and cow. Really no rules here, just moving your spine maybe to the sides, warming up. Now come to neutral position and step back into plank pose. We're gonna start right with plank because sometimes it really helps to wake our system. So look down at your hands, grab your mat, fingertips spread nice and wide, and really grip your mat with your fingertips. Engage your core here. Really feel your belly here. Engage and activate it. Activate your glutes and your legs. Get on the balls of your feet. So stack your heels on top of the balls of your feet. I know we're holding this plank, but also to warm up your wrist, maybe move forward and back, and you'll feel a stretch in your calf muscles too, as well as your forearms, your wrists, only if it feels good. So maybe a few more times, and gently lift your hips up and back into this first downward facing dog. And you don't need to place your heel down. Really, everyone has different level of openness in their body, and that's okay. Relax your neck here. Your head is, your neck is fully relaxed. Push down with your hands. core is still activated. Sit bones, lift high. Maybe pedal your feet here. Inhale to look forward and slowly step to the front of the mat. Inhale to flat back, exhale, fold. As gently, slowly, as slow as you can, roll back up to standing. Side out, inhale, raise your arms. Keep your arms raised. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and gently fold a little bit, tilt a little bit to the right. Just feeling the openness in the side of your waist. On the left and opening like right here in the muscles called serratus anterior. This causes a lot of tightness in your shoulders, so it's good to stretch these. Inhale back to center and do the same on the opposite side, tilting to the left. Nice and gentle. And inhale to look up, exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale to flat back, maybe fingertips on the floor underneath your shoulders or still on the shins. And step back right into plank. Now shift your weight forward so that your shoulders are past your wrists in kind of this angled position. And now place your knees down and come like halfway down to modified chaturanga. Untuck your toes, gentle cobra. So your hips and legs remain on the floor. For upward facing dog, we'll lift them up for this first one. Keep them on the mat and exhale, push back into child's pose and then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Maybe this down dog feels a little bit deeper than the first. Inhale, look forward and step to the front of the mat. Flat back, exhale, fold, inhale. All the way up and right away exhale, fold down. We'll pick up the pace. Inhale, flat back, exhale, plank. Hold this plank. And shift your weight forward, chaturanga. With knees down or keep your knees up. Untuck your toes, upward facing dog, or keep doing that cobra with your hips and legs on the floor. Hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. And maybe just a gentle baby hop. So come on get on the balls of your feet, bend through both of your knees and gently hop lightly front of the mat. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. And slowly roll up to standing. So this is our sun salutation A. We'll do this 2 more times. Feel free to move with me or modify just as we did in the first round, placing the knees down for chaturanga and keeping doing low cobra and step into the front of the mat. Or you can just try lifting your knees up, doing up dog, and lightly hopping forward. Up to you. So 2 more rounds of this. Inhale to raise, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, exhale, step into plank. Inhale, exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Toes untuck. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees slightly, hop forward. Inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Roll all the way up and without stopping, moving forward. I'll talk a little less. You may even jump back into chaturanga. So, like this, or keep stepping back into plank, chaturanga. Up dog and downward facing dog. This is your body, your yoga. This last one we're gonna hold a little bit just to feel a nice stretch, nice release. Inhale to look forward and bend your knees, hop forward, flat back, fold, and roll yourself all the way up to standing, hands in front of the heart. Whew. Inhale, chair pose. We're gonna move on to the sun salutation B, modified first. So chair pose, sitting kind of like when you do a squat, but you may keep feet a little bit separate or toes together, heels, a little space between your heels. Getting low, but not as, your knees are still kind of back so you can see your toes. And straighten your torso up, lifting your hands up. And if you have tight shoulders, it's okay to have your hands kind of like in a Y position. So this is very difficult. You can really broaden your collarbones like this. Get a little bit lower. And now look down. Place your fingertips underneath your shoulders and step back with your left leg. Left knee down. And raise your arms up to low lunge. Right here. This is a great stretch for left hip flexors, but instead of sinking all the way down, just kind of square your hips, even them out, square them to the front of the mat. Tuck your tailbone under, engage your core. So you're still feeling the stretch, but it also is a very good strengthening exercise. Maybe your hands come together and biceps behind your ears for this nicer shoulder opener. And place your hands down to frame your right shin, and we're gonna shift back into this half split position. But your toes are a little bit at a 45-degree angle, so your hip joint is, your femur bone is kind of externally rotated a little bit. This allows for more opening in your hamstrings. Hold this, and we're gonna actually move back and forth from low lunge to half split. Let's do this 3 times. It's really good for mobility of your hips. One last breath in, and fingertips in front of you. Step to the front of the mat. Fold over your legs, shake your head. Inhale to flat back and step back with your right leg, right knee down. Inhale to reach up with your arms. Low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Maybe bringing your hands together, pushing your chest a little bit more forward. And hands framing your left leg, moving back, opening your left foot to 45 to half split. Activate your core here so you'll get a little bit more space to fall down. And now moving back and forth with your low lunge and half split. Don't forget to breathe. Holding this last one. And bend into your left knee. Step back to the front of the mat. Fold over your legs. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, fold a little deeper. And slowly rotate up to standing. Look at your feet. Toes together, little space between your heels. Chair pose, but hands in front of your heart. Hold in this chair, tuck your tailbone. Squeeze your legs together, squeeze. And now really twisting from the waist, activating your core. Place your left elbow to the right thigh, opening, revolving like this right. Actually, your chest open, like to the ceiling. Twist from your waist. So you're using your core muscles to stay long in your spine. And look down. Keep the twist slowly. Step back with your left leg. Open up a little bit more. Get a little bit taller. And spin in your left foot to the right so that your left arch is aligned to the right heel, opening up to warrior two. Get a little bit lower in your right knee, strong in your legs, belly activated, tailbone tucked and strong with your arms. Your arms are reaching to the opposite side of the room in a T position, but spine is tall, broaden through your collarbones. Bring the shoulder blades down. And right elbow comes to the right thigh. Reach up with your left arm, and you can stay here or bring your arms even further over your left ear. Breathe and reverse your warrior. So keeping the nice bend in your right knee. 3 more sways like this. Legs are nice and strong. The movement is only happening in the upper body. This is the last one. Dancing warrior. Hold this reverse warrior more. Straighten the right leg. Enjoy the stretch, you deserve. And now reaching forward with your right hand, placing it on the right shin, or maybe even letting your hand kind of hang, because you really don't need to dump your weight in this hand. You just let it hang and then reach up with your left hand, twisting again from your waist. This quad right here is very much engaged. If you touch it, it should be firm. Getting a little bit longer here. And windmill your hands down, step forward, front of the mat. Fold over your legs, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold a little deeper. And roll the way all the way up. Chair pose. Hands in front of your heart. Now twisting to the left. So your right elbow comes to the left thigh, opening up like right here. Twisting from the waist. Look down, strong legs, shift more weight into your left leg, stepping back with your right leg. If this isn't graceful, don't worry. Fall out, come back to it. All good. Twisting here a little more. And now spin your right foot. Align your left heel to the right arch. Opening up into warrior two on this side. Get a little bit deeper in your left leg. Legs are very strong. Holding first this warrior for a couple of breaths, enjoying the strength. And now bringing your right elbow to the right thigh. Sorry, left elbow to the left side. Extending your right hand over the right ear. And reverse. 3 times. Side angle, reverse warrior. Legs do not move. Keep them nice and strong. Last one. And reverse, hold it. Straighten your left leg. Reach a little higher. And reach. Lean forward, reach with your left hand as far as you can first, and then place it outside of your right foot or in front or on your shin. Endless options, whatever feels better in your body. Or you may even have this hand hang just to engage your core a little more. If you want more, you may even bring it up. Really up to you. Drinking in a few deep breaths here. Don't forget to engage your inner thighs. If you touch this leg, like right here, should be super firm. Both legs actually. Hold it. And windmill your hands forward. Now we're going to step back into downward facing dog to just feel that nice stretch that we worked on. Hold this down dog. Now get on the balls of your feet, both feet, and reach up with your right leg. Reach as high as you can, kind of like this down dog split, if you will. If this looks like this for you, it's fine. Believe me, everyone is different. And it doesn't make you worse or a better person. And exhale. Bring your elbow to your chest. And reach back up again. Elbow to chest. Back up again. And on the third one, make space to step. Lift your hips up and step your foot forward as gracefully as possible. It's not always possible, and that's okay. Keep your left foot on the ball of your foot and lift yourself up for a crescent pose. Get a little bit deeper. Arms up. Maybe look up. Maybe your hands come to touch. Biceps behind your ears. It's not easy. And hands in front of the heart. Again, spinning your left foot down, warrior two. We're doing again the reverse warrior. So right elbow to right knee, reverse. I meant to say dancing warrior. So side angle to reverse warrior sequence is also known as dancing warrior, which I think is a very pretty name. And reach forward, triangle. We're not gonna hold it for a long time, just a little twist. And now look forward. This is not an easy pose, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. But sometimes we do need to balance. So look forward, bend your right knee, place your fingertips underneath your right shoulder. You may use a block here. And stack your hips, balance on this right foot. I have the worst cramp right now in my right hamstrings. I usually love this pose, but it shows you, you may have different sensations in your body. Extend your left leg is really firm. Flex your left foot. Maybe look up. Really Enjoy this balance. And left. Fingertips come down. Lifting your left foot. Maybe grabbing the right ankle with your right hand and lifting your left leg a little higher to half split, to stand and split. Ooh. And back to forward fold, front of the mat. Shake your legs, enjoy this forward fold and sigh it out. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, I'm gonna actually step back into plank and lift back your hips. Downward facing dog, repeating the same sequence on the other side. So get to the balls of your feet, lift your left leg high, as high as you can. Left knee to chest. 3 times. On the third one, make space and step this foot through. Crescent pose. Oh, it's okay to feel a little bit out of balance. This is why we do yoga, to improve it. And spinning your right foot down, warrior 2, side angle, reverse, 3 times, moving from the waist, strong legs, straightening your left leg, reaching forward, triangle pose, and now look forward. Bend through your left knee, fingertips underneath your left shoulder. Lift that right leg. Stack your hips right here. Flex your right foot. Right leg is really, really firm. Open up your right shoulder. And now right fingertips come down. Left hand maybe grabs the left ankle, lift your right leg a little higher to standing twist, bring your chest closer. So we're standing split, not standing twist. And step both feet front of the mat. Grab the opposite elbows. Bring your chest a little closer, maybe bend generously in your knees. And slowly roll yourself up to standing. Now, bring your feet very wide, almost to the sides of the mat. Turn your toes out a little bit, because we're gonna squat deep. Malasana yogi squat requires quite a lot of ankle mobility. So if you can't do it, if you can't sit all the way down with your heels down, just fold your mat over. So that's one modification, or you may even stay like this. You'll still feel a good hip stretch. The key is to keep your back as straight as possible. So sit tall, and only if it feels good, maybe pushing your knees away with your elbows. Really, really see what feels good. This position may not feel good for everyone, so it's totally fine if it doesn't for you. And in fact, if you stay like this, your legs are gonna work quite a lot. You'll be strengthening them, so totally good. Wiggle your hips a little bit. Now, get all the way to seated. Maybe helping yourself to bring your butt down a little bit. I'm gonna do this one final stretch. Easy seat. You're not like crisscross applesauce, more like your feet, each foot comes closer to underneath your thighs and flex your feet to protect your knees, because a lot of knee pain actually stems from your hips. Just stay here for a moment. Maybe close your eyes. Place your left hand on your right knee and your right hand behind you and twist to the right. Spine nice and tall, shoulders broad, shoulder blades together and down, core activated. Drinking in 3 deep breaths here, in and out your nose. You did so well coming to the mat today. Now, avoid judging yourself. Avoid thinking, could have done better. Don't judge your body. Just be grateful for what you've been capable of doing today. Inhale back to center, and now right hand comes to the left knee and left hand behind you and twist to the left. You know, we are exactly where we're supposed to be at this moment in our bodies, doing exactly what we need in our lives today. So appreciate your healthy body for what it is capable of doing. It is a privilege to move like we just did. Sigh it out. Close your eyes. Palms your hands on your knees. Taking in a couple of breaths. Feeling grateful. Blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Thank you for letting me guide you. It really is an honor, as I am practicing teaching. So definitely appreciate any comments, any questions, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you in your mat again soon.